Mesa missed the break, and Peace Rules comes out, and so too does Strong Hope. Strong Hope on the inside, Peace Rules on the outside. They're in no particular hurry early. That allows Sky Mesa, who had a hesitant start, to get just a length off them, moving into the clubhouse turn. 10 Most Wanted just outside of Congrats, and the early trailer there is Wild and Wicked. 10 Most Wanted, Brush going into the turn, along on the inside with Congrats. Now they move around the clubhouse turn. The opening quarter went in 23 and 2/5 seconds. Peace Rules and Strong Hope, and a speed duel begins to percolate as they make their way into the backstretch run. Those two have pulled away 4.5 lengths. Sky Mesa is running third down on the outside. 10 Most Wanted down on the fences, running in fourth. The half in 46 and 1/5 seconds, and the duel continues between Peace Rules and Strong Hope. They're at each other's throats since the clubhouse turn. Sky Mesa's just outside of the blinker 10 Most Wanted. 6 lengths back to Long Shot Congrats, and another 6 back to Long Shot Wild and Wicked. Moving for the far turn here. They're a half mile from home, and they've run 3/4 in 1:09 and 4, a punishing pace for Peace Rules and Strong Hope. They've been at each other, and looming to their outside is 10 Most Wanted. The stage is set with 3 furlongs to go here. Sky Mesa couldn't keep up, and he's dropped 6 lengths from the lead. They're coming to the top of the stretch now, and 10 Most Wanted is charging hard at the front runners here. In between horses, Peace Rules, and down toward the inside, Strong Hope. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. 3 of them doing battle now. 10 Most Wanted and Peace Rules, they're head-to-head. Strong Hope couldn't keep up with them. There's 1 furlong to go, and 10 Most Wanted has taken the lead. Peace Rules fighting on gamely, but he's dropped a length and a half behind. Strong Hope comes home weakened, and they're down to the finish. And Pat Day, patiently, with 10 Most Wanted, comes off the pace to win by 5. Peace Rules was second by almost 10 more lengths. Strong Hope was third. The final time was 2:02 flat. Classic Pat Day, a classic speed duel, kills the 2 front runners from off the pace. 10 Most Wanted has won the 134th Travers Stakes.
Tom Durkin with the great call as 10 Most Wanted waits and waits. It looked like it would set up perfect for either Sky Mesa or 10 Most Wanted. 10 Most Wanted had so much more horse, though, Randy, as they came for home.
When he ran in the Swap Stakes at Hollywood Park in his most recent start, it looked like he was going to win just like that at the top of the stretch. What he did was start fooling around. He was looking every which direction. Dollase said he was counting the fans in the grandstand, it looked like. Totally lost his concentration. That's why they went to the blinkers. And today, he was curious at the top of the stretch to see if he was going to be able to maintain that focus as he pulled up outside of Peace Rules. You see Pat Day looking behind him, seeing if anybody's coming. Nobody else was making a run at that point. And here it looked to me like 10 Most Wanted was going to start goofing around again. Wasn't really serious about it, it appeared, as Peace Rules tried to hang in there. But in the end, that torrid pace, the 5th fastest half mile in Travers history, 2nd fastest 3/4 of a mile, just took its toll on Peace Rules and 10 Most Wanted.
Well, and to amend something, just a couple minutes before the race, talking about value, who is not being bet. There was huge late money on Peace Rules. It became the 2-to-1 favorite. 10 Most Wanted ends up at 5-2 with Pat Day aboard as he's jogging back right now. 10 Most Wanted becomes racing's newest millionaire. 3rd win in 9 starts. Career earnings now totaling $1.2 million.
And like sire, like son, Deputy Commander wins this race in 97. Blinkers off. 10 Most Wanted wins it in 2003. Blinkers on. The 4th Travers win for jockey Pat Day.
Pat Day, as we noted going into this, had been very impressed with what he'd seen in the workouts. He stood and watched and saw a much more serious horse. He knew he had some kind of horse to sit on and wait for the race to unfold. Pat Day getting some congratulations.
Does this mean we get a raise?
No.
I didn't think so.
Just a lemonade. Pat Day, nice of him to come by. He was looking like he was going to stay here all day, but we didn't want to hold the ceremony because the winner does get a trophy in this case, and we didn't want to hold it up.
Pat previously winning the Travers on Playfellow, Java Gold, and of course in 1989 with Easy Goer. And just as Tom Durkin mentioned, a trademark ride by Pat Day. He is known for his patience. Of course, he really had no other choice but to be back there with 10 Most Wanted today because they went 109 and change on the front end. Before the race, Wally Dollase had hoped that 10 Most Wanted would be within 3 lengths of the pace setters. But I think as fast as they were going early, he was pretty happy to see him a little further.
We might get a chance later to look at Sky Mesa when we review the race again.
Yes.
Broke terribly, rushed up to get involved in the race. Who knows if that took enough out of him? I mean, it's something you can't decide. There's no secondary test, control test to know how it would happen.
It had to take a little out of him. If Sky Mesa had finished second or third and was beaten 2 or 3 lengths and was fighting at the end, you would say that could have cost him the race. But since he went into reverse at the 3/8 pole, I really don't think that had too much to do with it. And there's Pat with a nice congratulatory pat.
Well, this also serves as sort of a vindication for all the things Pat Day had said about 10 Most Wanted way back after he won the Illinois Derby. So many people going into this race says all he's won is the Illinois Derby, but he was very high on him. How he ran in that race, had to shift a couple of times in the stretch, ran so hard, and then he goes forward and runs very close in the Belmont. I mean, this horse was very ripe to have a big performance.
Then he went to the Kentucky Derby after the Illinois Derby, and he had a horrible trip, finishing 9th, came back to be 2nd. If you remember, this is the horse that looked like he was going to beat Empire Maker in mid-stretch of the Belmont when Empire Maker fought back to win by 3/4 of a length. So clearly, he has the talent to win a race like this. And a happy winner's